Breaking crypto news. We have an update on where we are in the Oracle race. Oracle is bringing off-chain data to on-chain data. You can see that Chainlink is off the charts in terms of the number of partnerships it has. Absolutely massive domination. But we got to look at some value here because there's some interesting things happening. Band is now number 3. Band has venture capital funding. They just did a deal with Crypto.com. Barry does deals on the Binance Smart Chain. It's the Oracle for that ecosystem. Now, in this crypto winter, all the good stuff is selling off on deep red. No one is valuing Chainlink where it deserves. Obviously, it's a dominant asset, and in the crypto winter, it's in deep value territory, whereas in crypto bull markets, this stuff is going to be way too expensive. So we're going to have to dig through some of these smaller assets for some deep value. API3 is doing some interesting things. We will stay on top of the great race and competition going on with Oracle projects. But let's look at Bitcoin, which is the king of all crypto projects. What is going on? We have Bitcoin whale accumulation. This is people that hold over 1,000 Bitcoins. They now have accumulated together 8.69 million BTC at an all-time high. This orange line continues to grow. They now own 46% of the entire Bitcoin supply. It is absolutely huge. They're buying 140K Bitcoins. This orange line is all you need to know. Massive accumulation by wallets that hold over 1,000 Bitcoins. That is the big money buying through this time. It is so freaking exciting. This is an update on where we're all going to be going in the future. England's Avalon Valley Wildlife Park now accepts Bitcoin. Can't you guys just foresee a future where almost every retailer has one of these stickers in the window because they're going to want access to different payment methods, just like people want access to credit card payments because that's what people are using. Well, wait till you see these stickers popping up everywhere. Absolutely exciting. If you're bullish on Ethereum, you have to be bullish on the Ethereum name service. This is a bar chart showing revenue by month. Obviously, the last 3 months have been exponential growth on the Ethereum name service token, ENS. Massive growth, just giving you guys a window into what is going on there. That governs the .eth domain names. Again, this asset is selling off. And so when will all this finally end? Let's dive into that. Obviously, we're waiting on regulatory clarity. Once the government gives the go-ahead for people to invest in this stuff, a wall of money is going to come crashing into the crypto space. People, big institutions are going to be buying it up. So what's going on with regulation? Biden official says U.S. government could pass stablecoin rules by end of year. That is absolutely huge. The president's working group on financial markets discussed issues that should be addressed by stablecoin legislation in a meeting Thursday. So if we get regulatory clarity about stablecoins, which are a huge part of the crypto ecosystem, then obviously that's going to mean more regulatory clarity to other assets within crypto, guys. I listened to Anthony Scaramucci's entire podcast, got some stats on Algorand because he interviewed one of the leaders. This is what is going on in the Algorand ecosystem. There are 2,000 plus apps. They want to grow that to 10,000 apps in a few years. They think they can. There's $150 million total value locked. There's 35,000 governors, which are part of a decentralized governance network on the Algorand blockchain. 2,000 plus apps being built on Algorand. So now let's look at the macroeconomic picture. Obviously, it's so important. We know we're correlated to the stock market. Well, what's the stock market doing? The stock market had its worst first half since 1970. We've talked about how we're in a period similar to the 1970s with stagflation. So let's go look at the chart of the stock market in the 1970s. Look at it. This is the 1970 year. This massive dip, that's 1970. That's the worst first half since 1970. Well, what happened then? We had a massive pump. Could I foresee a massive pump like that, a bear market bounce in this environment? Absolutely. I could foresee us bouncing off this level and then having another massive collapse and that being the true bottom in this cycle. We will stay on top of this market. We're due for a bounce. So much exciting stuff going on.